Welcome everyone to the Watchlist, your virtual weekly TV guide right here on the Latin Nerds Network, ready to go over all the shows, films, documentaries released on streaming over the past week. Give you our best recommendations or non-recommendations as the case may be, and of course, as always, letting you know what's coming out next week so you too can create your very own watch list. Joining us as always, a Senor Jaime, aka Chewy. What it is, what it was, what it shall be. Ooh, a little adjustment here. My bad. What's going on,
What it
brother?
what it shall be, well, definitely was not on the list is any Eagles fans. Get out. Get the fuck out.
That's
Kick out
true,
of here.
man. We're in championship weekend for the final four, if you will, the NFL season, and it's been over 30 odd years since the Commanders' name, or Washington, whatever, Redskins at the time, are still in the mix. Look at that. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Very excited to have the honor to get our asses kicked by the Eagles this week, but that's okay. That is okay. We've gone further than anybody had thought, so it's very exciting. Later on this afternoon, of course, and what was a very great week in football, a very minuscule week of television. Not a whole lot this week at all. Just really a couple of shows and all that. So we'll get into it really quickly. So we have a bridge version here with a watch list. And of course, if you are new to the channel, welcome. Subscribe, help us out. It's free, very easy. Hit the little button, like, and join us here every Sunday. And Chewy, with that said, let's get started. Make another adjustment here, man. What's wrong with me here? But I want to start with a show we forgot to mention last week, but this is such a short week this week
You
here.
forgot to you forgot to mention.
This is a
Good lord.
collaborative effort. Ain't Janet Daniels by himself. He's got 10 other guys in the team. That's all I'm saying. Um, of course, that is the finale of Silo, which ended its second season. Of course, greenlit for two more seasons, of course, because the show is that good on Apple Plus. Must watch show. Big fans of the first season, second season, picking off where that left off. Of course, post apocalyptic kind of world.
Hmm.
Silos built underneath the ground, housing about 10,000 humans who are the only ones left. That the surface is uninhabitable. But there's a lot more that meets the eye. A lot of secrets, a lot of things behind the curtain, if you will. And the story kind of not unravels, but reveals itself little by little. Of course, little nuggets of what's going on. So yeah, season two ended. I haven't read the book, so I'm going on this clean. I think you have, if I'm not mistaken.
I did read the books,
Okay.
yes.
So listen, season two was
I'm an
great.
educated and enlightened man,
That's good.
not dumb.
I will remain online. I know it's cool because I liked how in season two ended. They kind of gave us a little bit as far as what may have occurred, the beginnings of what may have led to
Yes.
where
They,
we're
they
on
gave
now,
us a
right?
big clue. Big
A
clue.
big clue. Those are the show with the little Pez dispenser and allusions to bombs or whatever the case is, on Iranians or misinformation, whatever the case may be. But obviously, it seems like I don't know if the books do that, but I'm guessing that's something they're going to play more as the next season unfolds, as far as giving us more of
I can neither
how it started.
confirm or
That's
deny
fine.
any clues laid out
That's
in the
fine. That's
shows.
fine. And I don't know if the two people they showed in the end are actually were in the actual silo or not, given the Pez maybe it were. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see how that pans out. But yeah, leaving off, we pick up where we left off, and we got the I guess the real villain, but I guess the biggest reveal for me was even before the last episode was this AI, I guess, presence, if I'm not mistaken, in there.
Yeah,
Um,
within this, I mean, so we saw it in two places, right? Down below in the tunnel, where all of a sudden
yes.
Lucas was kind of uncovered. He uncovered the secret, the language, right?
Mm-hmm.
And kind of it wasn't given the whole truth, right? But just a piece of it.
Of course, as always.
Um, but confirmed the connection between the silos, and then obviously once the comic character got into IT, and then the AI that was in there, right? Which wasn't revealed to the very end because I think
Yeah.
even in Silo it was 18. Um, I mean, there was we knew there was advanced computing, but there wasn't they didn't reveal the AI persona until the very last episode. Yes.
Yeah, so I would assume, yeah, AI creation had something to do with all this as well. But listen, all that, we can speculate to the Costco. But listen, it was a good, very good second season, following up a great first season. This show continues to just kind of keep you guessing while we're reading little by little, and that's good, right? Because sometimes it can get frustrating. You want to know everything what's going on right away, and I get that. But they do give you enough, and they make it very intriguing, great characters, and I love what's going on here. So yeah, I can't wait for season two. This is ending in season four, I assume, right? So that's they when you don't need the two seasons, I guess,
I don't I mean you would
or I don't know,
think,
maybe not, but
but so obviously this first two seasons covered just one book.
okay.
And so that little snippet, that denouement at the end was kind of I'm not sure, I can't remember if I was it was part of that first book, but towards the end, or towards actually that's actually in the second book,
Okay.
right? Because I think I mentioned before that there is some pretty big flashbacks, and as far as the storytelling going forward in the next, at least in the second book. So I don't mind if it goes longer to make sure to tell a story accurately, faithfully, to the books, but don't rush it. Don't give me, don't do a Game of Thrones, right? Don't start, time jumping and warp speed between locations. They're pretty close, but you know what I'm getting at, right? And so don't short changes. Give us, two seasons, and if it requires longer to actually get to the conclusion, so be it. But we think it's just going to go four, and that's it.
Yeah, I think at four, from what I'm seeing, it should be enough. We'll see. On now because I don't want them spinning the wheels inside the silo for another three, four. It doesn't make sense. Just I know there's an end game to this, so let's get to it.
Yeah, yeah,
Something
yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah. There is.
But no, Doug, excellent show. The must watch on Apple Plus if you're a sci-fi kind of fan. This is definitely up your alley, no doubt about it. So sad to see that go, but we got Severance getting in gear, which is another great show on Apple Plus, and we'll probably
Oh my God, so
we'll
good,
definitely talk
so
about
fucking
that.
good,
It's a
man.
great show. We'll definitely circle back on that when the season ends, sometime in February or March, whatever.
Yeah.
It's another excellent show on Apple Plus. So yeah, you lose one, you gain another. So I'm very happy about that. I'm having some little difficulties here. Sorry. So to start with this week, only two shows, not a lot. It's one of the lightest shows. The first one, speaking of Apple Plus, will stay there, and that's Prime Target. This is kind of a thriller mystery show revolving around math, which doesn't sound very exciting. But we have here a young mathematician. Is it Oxford he's going to? Am I wrong? No, Cambridge. Cambridge.
Somewhere, someone you can. I didn't catch
Yeah,
which
I
school
think
he
I thought
was
it was
at.
Cambridge. Whatever. Major school. He's a math, I guess, genius or whatever. He's working on something, a thesis, I guess he's working
Oh, his
on.
thesis.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's
And
around prime numbers,
exactly.
or kind of using prime numbers to explain the link between prime numbers and life. It's not just coincidental, right?
Right, exactly. And I guess, his works has been done kind of in the past and has led to whatever government agency trying to shut it down for whatever reason. So that's kind of what the show's about. He's discovering that, his work is probably more than what it actually is. They released two episodes. Um, I'm not sure if I'm on board yet, to be honest with you. I found it a bit slow in the pacing. It got interesting at the very, very end of the second episode, which kind of kept me, okay, let me see where this goes. But it takes a while to get going here. And I know it's math and it's not an exciting subject, and I get it, right? But if I don't mind them doing that, but just have to make it a little more exciting around it. And I'm not sure if they've done that yet. I can't recommend it right now, honestly. There's other shows on Apple Plus, which we just talked about, which you should be watching ahead of this. If you're caught up, fine. But not a big endorsement from me. I'll keep watching just to see where this goes, but it's on a short leash from me. Chewy.
Not kind of any endorsement. Jesus, man. What do you have against math, dude? Well, you need a calculator, dude.
Dude, it's
You
right
need
here, dude.
you need
It's
your
right.
you
We
need your
all have
abacus. Is that
calculators.
what it
One
is?
plus one. Oh, there's my two.
You need little beans to
Yeah,
count it.
just saying, dude. You know. Google, what's 3 plus 3? Alexa, she'll hook me up.
Oh, Jesus
Um,
Christ. I mean, yeah, I will agree. It did start a little slow, so I'm glad that they gave us the two episodes, because there was a lot of kind of filling in this particular character, and how this relates to what he's studying, how there's connections between this and some accidents, I guess, with some people that he's starting to uncover that died or disappeared.
mhm.
His professor, I guess his mentor, being one of them, because that's the central mystery as far as what's going on, and the agent or field agent who, I guess, is unknowingly assisting, but then realize what's going on, and when she does, leave no witnesses,
Loose
leave no
ends.
threads to pull.
The loose ends.
So
So yeah, I got
ask the wrong questions, you out. And so that's where it really gets exciting, right? Because we finally get to that point at the end of episode two, and as I said, the chase is on. So yeah, let's see. I enjoyed it. Right.
Okay.
I like math, but I'm not anti-math. I gotta say,
They should have put in
clowns.
the count one, two. That would be more exciting. It's just, I guess, the other issue is just the main character. He's just, I'm not into
Well,
him
I mean,
yet, right?
well,
He's a
I
little
mean,
bland, and it's hard to.
yes.
It's not. There's no one to root for yet, and that's a big part, right? This guy was a little more charismatic or something. It would have been a little more interesting. And like I said, I'm not off it. I'm gonna give it another episode or two and see how it goes. But I'm just, again, it's not really endorsing for me anyway. Apple's had better shows, obviously, for sure. But it's there again. If you want to check it out and see for yourself, I get it. I guess it's not a terrible show. It's not. The next one here, the last one is the Night Agent season 2 dropping on Netflix. It's 10 episodes. Of course, the first one's kind of a surprise. Netflix has a dozen of these kind of thrillers and all that. Espionage and dime a dozen, but this one kind of stood out surprisingly because we see 100 of these shows that don't catch fire. Right? Let's be honest. This one
Yeah,
kind of caught
yeah.
fire for them for the most part, and it's a cool show. I like this. The guy is kind of would-be agent who's stuck in his room answering a phone, which rings once in a year, whenever, in case someone is in an emergency, an agent on the field, and he gets that call and he gets involved in that mystery. And now season 2 picks up where season 1 left off, and now he's he went through, I guess, training or a bridge version of training to be a night agent. He's out there in the world, and the show kind of just gets going from the get go, right? There's no slow build here from the get go. He's in Thailand on a mission. He gets made. Him and his partner gets killed. Now he's on the run trying to discover who's after him, potential moles. You know how that goes. His love interest from the first one returns in this one as also the Miss President, of course. Listen, yeah, it's a fun show. It's a good show. It's well done. I like, unlike the Master of Prime Target. I like the central character, right? That's a big key. Is a central character. You gotta like the guy. He's cool. I like him. Cool mystery. Again, doesn't blow anything out of the water here. Doesn't do anything new. It's a good thriller action show. That picks up really quick. Doesn't waste any time. I'm enjoying it. So if you haven't seen season 1, is one I say like that kind of show. I say give it a shot for sure. And second season's been probably just as good. Chewy.
No, man, I really like the show. I mean, I mean, they don't stray away from the action right from the
From
beginning. I
the
mean, we
get go,
got
yeah.
shootouts, we got car chases. I mean,
Off jump.
every episode something's going on, right? So they don't mess around. They don't settle on exposition. I mean, they get right to it, give us what they need, move on. Uh, Fun show. Not terribly violent.
No,
That's a really concern. It's like, there's some shows, this isn't Daredevil.
no,
Yes.
no, of course, it's very safe, but
Yes. Yeah.
that's not a bad thing necessarily. Listen,
No.
there's plenty of everything
But
out
but
there.
but but they it's not just one mystery. There's several
Sure,
storylines going on,
of course.
so they're not you have to pay attention because there's a lot of stuff, and obviously they start building these or you uncover these connections as he has covered, right, and what the mystery is and who's behind what. So it's not you're not spoon fed. Oh, here's the bad guy and okay, go chase the bad guy, right? So,
There's a
um,
lot of
yeah.
I said misdirection might be the right word, but you know how it is. You
Well,
can't.
I mean,
Well, there is, but you can't trust
yeah,
anybody. It's one of those shows like it could be anybody
yeah.
involved in this, whatever. So, yeah, listen, it keeps you off balance, and it's a cool show, man. I like this show, and it's really cool. So yeah, so I think definitely this should be on everyone's watch list, particularly if everyone's got Netflix and. I know they're raising prices again. Goddamn Netflix, dude.
Bastards.
Bastards, dude. They hooked you. They got you hooked on draw. The first one's free, and all of a sudden, gotta get that fix. You're stealing and all that just so you can watch Netflix, man. So yeah, good show, no doubt about it. But yeah, so I said easy week, a short week, and all that, so you can enjoy Championship Sunday. Next week, a little more comes out. As I fix Chewy's screen here. I don't know what happened here. Next week, got 4 things real quick. In Disney Plus, we got the Amazing Spider-Man, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, rather.
Animated
Version,
show,
of course,
yes.
animated show on Marvel show on Disney. We got Mo, comedic show on the 30th, which I like the first season. It's season 2.
Last season.
The recruit is very
Another
yeah,
surprise,
no
yes.
surprise. Equivalent to Night Agent, right? In terms of the kind of style and the same kind of show. Great central character. Very cool. But a lawyer
Well,
who's
same style, but the characters could not be any
they're
more
kind of
different.
different, but they're likable for
Yeah.
different reasons. But they're very
Yeah.
good central characters, interesting mystery behind it. Nothing groundbreaking, right? Solid, cool show. Season 2. What is he? He's a lawyer who for the CIA who gets involved
Yeah, he was a
in these
lawyer at
missions.
CIA, and all of a sudden
Yeah,
is
he's
gets
an agent.
yeah,
Sort of.
yeah, but he's an agent, but he's not,
He's
right? I mean,
not
he hasn't
exactly.
been trained. He's not like I said, he's a lawyer, so he's not like had army training
No, at
or
all,
military
nothing.
training before. I mean, this guy's about as square as they come. Wants to be, I think, wants to get into FBI. No, that was the other guy.
Yeah.
Uh, I'm not sure what his end goal is, but it wasn't this.
No, it must be that he just got caught up, and it is what it is, right? So, but it's a cool show, and we got the season, another season two. All season two is next week for Spider-Man. That's La Chica de Nieve, of course, a snow girl, Spanish show, a reporter looking for a missing girl, and I still can't remember if season one ended, wrapped up or not. I'm trying to remember. I gotta find out when I watch season two. I like
It did, dude.
it did it.
It
Okay,
did.
so there's a new story. I guess she's investigating something else. It was
Yeah,
intriguing.
because
Yeah.
she's an investigative reporter. So yeah, season one wrapped up. That's why I was surprised that there's season two because there
Right.
wasn't really, I mean, not that I couldn't, but I mean, I didn't expect it.
No, I didn't either. So listen, it was a good first season. I liked it. Another good, solid show, a Spanish show. So hopefully season two has a good mystery. So we got those four things. Of course, that one comes out on the 31st, which is good because there's no football next week, so you can catch up on all these shows and all that. Go get your Apple Plus, and do what you got to do. And yeah, but that said, that's all we got for this week, Chewy. So wishing the Commanders fans a lot of luck. If you're a Bills fan, KC fan, whatever, come
Who
get it.
cares?
If you're a fan of the refs, get your
This is all
get,
Commanders all day.
all day.
Let's go.
All you
Let's
Swifties,
fucking go,
all
dude.
you
New Orleans,
Swifties.
man. There is no second chance.
Here we
There could
go.
be it could be no chance. He gets hurt next year, and it's like that's it.
That's
It's done.
true.
It's over with.
The window's
We've
open.
seen it before, dude.
No, I
How many
get
Super
it.
Bowls? How many Super Bowls Dan Marino go to?
I get it, man.
Exactly.
It's absolutely true.
And you get the chance, you go. You don't say, okay, well, better luck next. Fuck that.
The window's open. Jump into
Yes.
it. Season two could get canceled. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Who knows, right? So a great season one, right? I don't know. But that said, good luck to our fans of the 4 teams remaining. Forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and we'll see you guys next week.
Peace.